I'm Jared Kelly here at SEMO Electric. Back in December, me and a group of guys went down to Bolivia again. I had the opportunity to go back. We went to a different region this time. We were in the lowlands the first trip. We were in the highlands, that they call it, on the second trip. We were at 12,300 feet elevation. It was pretty tough on us as flatlanders, as I like to call it. But when we got there, we ran into some obstacles. The poles were supposed to be set, which when we got there, we found out they had not been set. So we were behind the 8 ball on the project. But Craig got us all moving and got the local villagers to help. And they dug about 120 holes by hand, and we set 60 poles by hand. And that was the first for me, getting to see the poles being set. And we got started, and we were questioning we were going to get done, but as the week progressed, we knew we were going to be able to get it done. But living conditions where we slept, it was a lot rougher than last time. We didn't have any heat the first night, but temperature was about 30 degrees the first night, so we actually saw it snow the first day, so it was cold, but they got us some heat, and hey, we struggled through it and we made it. So a good group of guys that went, and I know I had people here thinking about me and praying for us, but it was a good experience. And a little bit about the project, they had a hydroelectric plant on a creek, more or less. I wouldn't even call it a river, but they needed the water for their irrigation, and potatoes was their big crop. They needed the irrigation. Instead of using the water for electric, they decided to use it for watering of the potatoes. So, and even when the hydroelectric plant worked, it would only produce about 30 volts. I mean, it's barely enough to light a light bulb. So it hadn't been used in years, and we actually got to go down and see the plant. It was very rudimentary design, but it worked for however long they did use it. But they were happy to be able to have enough electricity to power a refrigerator. So the villagers were very appreciative, and when you talk about the villagers, it was a lot different. I mean, they spoke a different language. I mean, they were isolated from what normal residents down there, get to experience. But it was, I don't know if I could. It was fun to visit, but it'd be tough for any of us to go live there.
Excitement level when you turned the power on for the first time, what was that like?
Well, they had their speakers and radio ready. I mean, they were ready to have a little fiesta, as I call it. So they were waiting on us to get it turned on. But we had a crowd, and they all presented us with a gift, and of course we presented the kids with soccer balls and coloring books and stuff for the school. So it was very humbling, very humbling.